All right, we're back with the camper build. Had to wait on some butyl tape, which is this stuff right here. It's like a putty, sticky putty, so we could finish sealing up the panels on top. We got that done. I got that in, plenty of that. Got the metal back on. Got the trim piece down the side. Got the bottom trim piece put back on. We got the back done. Down to here, not the very bottom yet. We still have to put all that on. There's a piece of diamond plate that's going to go from here all the way down up underneath there. We got this side completely done, except for the bottom trim that we got to put on. And I'm going to do that in just a minute. Got it all back on there and the trim back on. I got the door piece in. And it all fit pretty good. Tape out of there. I got to rebuild the door, so I got to take it apart, rebuild it, and then we'll get it put on. All the trim went back on nicely. This thing's going to be mint green with a pink door, is what she wants. So this will probably be mint green too, and maybe if she wants a pink line in there, we'll do a pink line on each side, kind of break it up a little bit. I scraped off them numbers and it says 11J on it. Must have been sitting in a storage lot or something at one time, or in a campground. All this metal, like I said, we flipped all this over, so we have a fresh stuff and we wouldn't have to sand as much doing that. Still got to sand all these sides down, all the green. It did not have these screws in it before, but I put one every foot into the wall studs, top and bottom, on each side, just because it didn't have it before and they flapped a lot. You want to take a look inside. Now, I've not put the trim on the corner or any of that yet till after we sand it all. Then once we get it all sanded, then I'll put that trim on with the butyl tape and seal that up, which is where you see the light coming in, but all that'll be sealed. And then we'll paint it with some epoxy primer. And then we'll paint the mint green and the pink door, and then we'll be on the inside. Let me show you up underneath it what we did down here. As you can see, you're probably gonna have to get close. As you can see, we put pressure treated 2x4s. We did the entire frame. The frame's all clean, done, sanded. It's finished. We're gonna undercoat all of this with undercoating, so it'll all be protected. I also protected this with the I don't know why I can't think of that stuff, but it's for porches and deck weatherproofing. But we're still gonna coat all that in black undercoating from front to back. And then it had electric brakes on it, but they've been disconnected, so we're probably just gonna take those completely off. This camper's pretty light. I guess back in the day when you were pulling it with a 50 model car or truck, you know, they didn't have too good of brakes on them drum brakes. So now the brakes nowadays are pretty good, so it'll stop. But yeah, we did get all that done. Still got a ways to go, but we'll get to it. We'll try to get you another video here shortly once we get it sanded down and we get it primed, and then we'll start painting it, and then we'll start putting everything else back on it and working on the inside. So it won't be too bad. I'll tell you what, this wasn't too bad. It was pretty easy to redo. Everything went back on like it should. Didn't have any. I got a little bit of metal here I have to trim off, like 1/8 of an inch here. And then if you see back here, I guess just where the wall wasn't exactly where it was before. Just a little bit, but I got a little bit to trim off right here. All that's good. And I got a little bit right up there I got to trim off of this side metal, just to make this nice and smooth transition here, where once we put that tape on there, it does not leak. So that's what we're doing. Come back for another video and you can see the next progress. Hopefully in about 2 months this thing will be done and on the road, and they'll be camping in it and we'll be camping in ours. All right, well, if you got anything that you want to send that you think might look good on this camper that you have laying around, you can send it to P.O. Box 2744, Burlington, North Carolina 27216. And also for the Baja build, if you think of anything that you got that you want to send that you think might look good on this Baja that we're building, that'll be greatly appreciated too. If you don't, that's just fine. We'll have some shirts here soon, and we'll send you a shirt too whenever we get them all made. So have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.